Let's see if we're going out here. Yay. I'm live. I need to get out of that though. Okay. Now I can fix. That's pretty good. Let's move this out of the way. Somewhere. Hey, Kenny. Wow. It worked. Can you hear me okay? Or do I sound far away? Or is my camera focused properly? One second. Oh, puppy. Hi, Dan. Do I sound okay? Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Ambient. I'm yelling? Okay, I'll try to talk quieter. Is it too quiet? At least you can hear me. Okay, the last stream I said that I would have this finished, but this is a long page. It's very detailed, and it just seems like it takes forever. Very good. You just sounded like you were trying to talk loud. Oh, probably because I walked away from my desk and had to do something, had to clean something up. And anyway, apparently I didn't need to talk that loud. Okay, so like I said, I was going to have this done, but and start a new thing. But it's a very detailed page, and life happens too. I had to do chores, darn chores. But I did almost finish. I did more flowers. I worked on the honeycombs a little more. And so if I can manage it, I would like to finish this on the stream. We'll see what happens. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, I know. I said I would have it finished. What I should always, I was going to use the word caveat, but what should I always say is I might have it finished. It's my goal. But something might happen and won't be able to do it. All right, I'm using yellow ochre. Hey, Penny. I mean, Nicole. Now I'm starting to learn people's actual name instead of calling them um, the name they have on the screen here. I'm right. Let's see. I used cream, yellow ochre, goldenrod, burnt ochre, and espresso on the honeycombs. But now I'm going to start blending some of this together with yellow ochre and cream. My cream's getting short. Instead of breaking into my backup Prismas, I think I'll just go to the store like Hobby Lobby and buy the open stock. Although if I start to run out of other ones that aren't there, I might have to break out, but that's okay. So I'm going into the dark and then pushing out toward the center. How is everybody doing today? I've already taught 2 classes this morning, and it always wears me out, but really teaching 7 or 8 in a row, and I'll have that tonight. Fridays and Saturdays nights are my busiest ones. Hey, Pickle. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Ambient, the last day of school? It is. Did I even use the dark one on that? If it's a good student, then it's easier. But if it's a student that doesn't care to be there and they don't participate or they keep interrupting, that's frustrating. But I think that's how it is in a public school setting, or a public as in-person school. Make sure I'm in the... Now my daughter is home, so I have to deal with that. She's hungry but doesn't want to make food. Hi, Yana. I've been washing every towel in the house. The plumber was here until midnight. Oh no. Yana. Oh my goodness. So sorry. I am so sorry you have to deal with that till midnight. Wow. Yes, ambient. I suppose in comparison to a classroom setting with 20 children, one child is easier. I think one of the hardest things to do is not show your annoyance because you're being recorded. You know, the camera's on you and whatever you do or say is right there. So, you know, I'm not real good at hiding annoyance, but I've gotten a lot of practice, hiding it on the in the classes that I have to teach. So, um, yeah, I mean, I have to be a little actress sometimes, which is, you know, kind of what you're doing anyway. I mean, I want to be sincere when I for the good emotions, you know, I want to be sincere. Um, but there are times when you just have to play it, you know. This is probably boring y'all to death. I think I'll work on this side and then pop over to the other one. Yeah. I think some people wouldn't want to teach online just because of the recording, you know. But it gives me lots of teaching skills, you know. You got to think on your feet. If there's no teacher instructions in the in the lesson, then you have to wing it. And that, I mean, I've taught so many classes. I'm pretty good at that, but there are times when I just have to fake that I know what I'm doing. So I've got this side. I'm going to switch to the cream. I noticed as I was doing this, and I don't know if it's the paper or just my lack of skill, but or maybe the pressure I used on each one wasn't correct, each layer, but it comes out kind of grainy, at least in person. Now I'm going to take the cream and blend out um, that color that I just did, the ochre. Then I guess she will be hungry. Yeah, it's sort of like putting the cat food down and saying, "Okay, this is what you have to eat." They turn their noses up at it. Oops. With our old cat, if she didn't like something, I would go ahead and, oh, that looks terrible right there. What are you eating, puppy? What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? You okay? Sounds like a piece of plastic. I better go check that. Come here. Was that food? Mm. I'm hoping it was just food or part of his chew bone. You know what? I need to use harder pressure here. I think that'll help it. Maybe blend a little more. Yeah. Doing a Zoom on Tuesday. They're based in London. Oh, okay. Notify the producers of the program. Who do you, to interview me as they are researching connection right now. Yana, that is awesome. How cool is that? I used to watch that show, when it came out live on the, well, not live, but it came out on the TV. Did I do that one with this? And then I watched some of the reruns, ones that I missed on YouTube. I'm not sure why this is coming out so bad. At least on my side, it looks bad. Well, if you get on that show, let us know so we can watch it. That would be really cool to be on there. There was another show that was like it, that was about families finding each other or relatives. They would help the person find who they might be related to, if they had some family out there somewhere. One of the most interesting ones that I found, or that I watched, was about this woman didn't know who her dad was, and she wanted to find him. And it happened that the dad had also done DNA, and they were, I think it was that. Anyway, they were able to find, she might have had a name already, like on a birth certificate or something. But anyway, the point was that she found her dad, and he didn't even know he had a daughter. He had an adopted daughter from his marriage, but he didn't know he had an actual genetic daughter. And he remembers the mom, and that it was just a one-time deal, and the mom didn't tell the guy that he had a child. And that was one of the cool things about that, was that both the dad and the daughter, not ever having met, they both were into animal rescue. I thought that was cool. Hey, Rinka. Oh, thank you. I'm running into a problem of, it almost feels like there's too much wax, and it's starting to kind of, I don't know. I'm thinking I should have done the layers more lightly, but I didn't, so there we are. But I'm glad it looks good anyway. Long lost families. Yeah, it probably was that. But I also, I like the Who Do You Think You Are also. Now I'm just going back to the yellow ochre. Make sure I'm in focus. Looks great. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I've been working on it since Tuesday, but I've had to work off and on. I really don't like how I did that. Probably isn't going to do any good. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta see if I can fix this. I know I'm not in the camera. This is bothering me. I don't know that I'm doing a very good job of blending. This depends on the cell. Let's see. People run into that problem. Next few pages yellow through the other pages. Okay. Well, the other page doesn't have anything. I'm not sure you can really tell. Let me see if I can get it up here. Do you see how it kind of looks better? It kind of looks like there's little bits like that. I'm guessing it has to do with the blending. So, but I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm going to shake too, but that's right. I'm going to heavy here, and then as I go out, getting lighter. I'm not sure if that will do the trick or not. The big puppy and the little puppy, I should say little puppy, big puppy. This right here, though, that has to do with some weird mark in the weird groove in the book. I don't know. This kind of looks better. Yellowing will stay. My markers that did that went by. Putting gesso on the background. Sealed page. So y'all are talking about maybe watercolor? Putting gesso on there? Ah. Yeah. I have gessoed a page for watercolor, but I haven't ever gessoed it for markers. But that's an interesting idea. I don't want to have to flip the book, so I'll flip hands. See, I did that one. I think I did that one already. Yeah, I think I really needed to do my first layers more smoothly. I think that would have probably helped. Probably I just got in a hurry and didn't want to be bothered with having to go slowly and make the layers nice. But I'm not going to get upset about it. So, learning experience. And then if I'm doing it on live stream, you can learn from it too. I think I did this side. I don't remember. Yeah, I did. I don't think I did this one. Boiled okra. Why did you suddenly say boiled okra? Oh, that's what your grandmother used to do, right? Or was it somebody else's grandmother? I give up. I'm going to Rinka, thank you. Markers. Boiled okra. Courses of the old pages. What's the page of the book? It's that. Oh, it's the paper. Oh. Okay. 4 books, 1 collection. Gosh, I had to go back and read a bunch. Well, I like okra breaded and fried, and I like it baked in the oven with some oil and spices. About 2 years ago, was it 2? I had a garden and planted a bunch of different things. The okra was the thing that grew the best. And I thought, it's probably nothing I'm doing right or wrong with it. It's just that okra can grow everywhere, I guess. I ran into some ant problems with the okra plants, but then it was okay. I fixed it for the most part. And I really wanted to grow a lot more, especially okra and green beans. I did green beans too. But thinking and coloring. it was just so much work to get out just a little bit. I just decided to kind of give up on that. And then I have to be outside a lot, you know, to babysit the plants, make sure I water it and get all the things. If it was the only thing I did, now I'm going back to the cream, then I would probably do that. Shani, new name for snot paper. Boiled okra. That's funny. All right, I got it. It's a new name for snot paper. Okay. Well, we do what we can, I guess. Is the paper the British version of this, the UK version? Is it better paper than the American version, or is it just the same? I've done other pictures on this particular book, and I didn't have a problem. But it looks like maybe when you do a lot of layers, it gets this way. I could maybe do less layers, fewer layers, not less layers. I am an English teacher after all. I should know how to say it. Hey, Mona. Thanks for coming in. We're talking about boiled okra. And I was saying that I'd rather have it baked or fried. Maybe we should come up with some new names for good paper instead of saying this paper is good or it rocks or something. We could call it fried okra. This paper is fried okra. I don't know. I get these silly ideas and just have to try them out. Yeah, I think one or two less layers or fewer layers on this would be better. So if you're doing this picture, if you're working on this page, yeah, I kind of did it on this flower and a little bit on maybe these. Yeah, just use less layers, fewer layers. Why do I keep saying less? I don't know. Well, there we are on that. Now the next, there it is. No, I don't have a gold in that. So I have a gold in this one? Maybe, but I don't know what it would look like. Let's look real quick. Oh, see, around these, before when I was working on them on Tuesday, I used the Jelly Roll metallic. And since I have the Sparkle Pop gold, I'm just kind of wondering what that would look like. Should I put the sparkly gold or the metallic gold? What do you think? Hashtags. All my hashtags are in IG. Has to go up and down the stairs with wet towels. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mona, you don't eat okra? Hashtag, you're welcome. Thank you. Metallic. Okay. I might go in later with a few of them and use that. Just to sparkle a couple of them up. I like to add a little sparkle to my pages. I'll have some curtains on the page. I'm trying to finish the page before work. Doing curtains. I think I need to make this screen longer so I can read more. Darn can find info for okra on guinea pigs. Because they can have it. Guinea pigs. Yeah, if we had guinea pigs, then the dogs and the cat would have a very expensive dinner. When I was a little girl, I had hamsters. But they don't live very long, and I didn't understand that, or they didn't tell me that. And so when they died, I was so upset. And I don't know if it was my parents or me, but I just didn't have any more after the third one died. I probably would like having hamsters now because I know they don't live so long and they're fun to watch. But after the whole turtle ordeal, I don't think Steve would like it too much if I came home with hamsters. And then I don't think cat, my cat and dog would like it for sure. Um, Steve won't even let me have fish. Go fish are easy. They're easy to take care of. But he let me have a puppy, so that's pretty good. We both agreed not to have any more cats because neither of us like changing the litter box or cleaning out. Let's see, and practice fabric folds last night. There are a lot of elements. Oh, missed it. Color combos then. Oh, none of us can spell. One of the embarrassing things about being an online teacher is misspelling a word and saying, let me see, I don't know how to spell that, but it's okay. Youngest is 2-room, if only coming after 5 months. Oh, okay. Are they really? The cats are protective. You don't understand the let me concept? Well, I might be able to buy a small tank and put betas in there. They would be really easy. But, well, I like to honor my husband and not do things he doesn't like. I think I made a groove on that one. All right. The honeycombs are finished. Next. Oh, really? Yeah. If small animals and big animals are living together from the beginning, then usually my puppy, Tyler, he's grown up with our cat Avery, but he is so, I don't know what the word is, ornery, I guess. I'm going to turn the fan on. Where's that button? There it is. Hey, puppy. He likes to play really hard, and so his crazy hour is when we sit down to eat, and we're done, and I lean back in the recliner, and he's like, "Rah!" and he has to bite, and I tell him no bite and all this stuff. Well, last night, I don't know, maybe Shannon could. I missed the whole conversation. Yeah. Actually, betas can live together, but it depends on the type of beta. The lady I bought the polychromos from, she raises betas and sells them. I need to find her again. Anyway, she says certain betas can live together, but then there's some that can't. So you just have to know that. And they can also live in bigger tanks, not just little cubes. Just it depends on the type. Marriage is constant negotiation. It is. It is. It isn't an option in this house. Yeah, I mean, there are some things that, I'm just going to do this. And then the other things that, um, yeah. When it comes to big stuff like pets, you know, I I don't want to upset him or anything, but if I really wanted fish, I would have to use my own money from teaching. Then, eh, he might be okay. He would probably ask, where are you going to put it? That would be the first question. Where are you going to put the tank? How big of a tank are you going to get? That kind of stuff. So then that makes me think, well, where would I put it? Do I have a place for it? And I might say, well, I don't have a place. Or do I need to buy another piece of furniture? So he makes me stop and think about these things. And so maybe I don't want the bother of taking care of another animal. But I think betas would be kind of easier because they don't do a lot and they just stand there. They don't sit or stand. They swim around in their little spot in there. They just are there. And then I have to ask, well, is that what kind of a pet that I want that just sits there and does nothing? I don't know. So really the whole beta and fish thing is just really for me, I just don't want to bother with it. Hey, let's get to coloring. Hey, Marcy. Yep, it's pretty much kind of like that. If there's something I really, really want, then he'll say, okay, that's fine. You can get it or whatever. I am going to try my left hand on this one. I need another. I thought I did. I'm going to take this off. My watch. I love my watches because I can change the band and the cover. And I've got several that I like. Oh, y'all didn't even notice. You notice? Did you notice? Oh, sparkly. I want you to know that this is the most expensive nail polish I've ever bought. About a third of it was the shipping. But I saw this, and I think this is one that maybe Shannon had recommended long ago. KB Shimmer. And at that time, I didn't want to pay the shipping either. But this time I did. I said, I've got a few pennies to rub together. I think maybe I'll get it. And I like it. The thing about this one is that it's not just sparkly and kind of iridescent. It's also metallic. I think it's probably in when it's still wet. You can take a really strong magnet. They make magnets for this thing too, and you can move around the sparkles. But I don't know if I can do that once it's dried. But anyway, I didn't have a magnet, so I just put it on there. Since my nails are pretty much the same length now, I like that. Oh no, look what I did. I got gold on my hands. Light touch with the pencils and beautiful nails. Thank you. Yeah, I did a little lighter of pressure on the flowers on the other flowers. This one I went too hard, I think. And the other flowers is lighter. I'm really not happy about the way this flower comes out, but I do like the purples and the blues pretty well. So, and this one, I do like how that one came out. This is Caribbean or Caribbean. Hey, Sue, how are you? What did Shannon say that you left at? Robofish. A robofish. To be fair, most of the fish have been rescues. Oh, yeah. A fish that's rescued. A rescued fish. The turtles we had, we they were just too much work, and none of us were enjoying the work or the turtles. So we gave up the turtles. All right. I'm sure you can see that. I could zoom in a little more, I guess. Zoom in, meaning lowering the boom. I'm going to lower the boom on this picture. I've got to make sure it's in there. All right. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to have more pressure on the edge, and as I come out, I'll do lighter pressure. It does feel a little strange using my left hand. Puppy, stop chewing on that. I suppose I need to move that out of the way so he doesn't chew on it. Oh, I know what I was going to ask. Um, I was going to ask Shannon was last night one of her dogs was scared of the thunderstorm. She's always scared of thunderstorms, so I try not to react to her fear so it doesn't reinforce it, right? And I was doing that, but then the puppy, he wanted to just play fight, or I don't know if it was attack. I'm not doing well on this one. Let me try get my hand in the right place. Might be able to do it. I don't think my right hand's going to cooperate. And I kept trying to stop him from doing it. I would say no, like no, don't bite, or no, leave her alone. And it took so many times of me saying that before he looked at her and he looked at me and he made this little growly sound. Like he finally got it. If I keep trying to play with her or pick on her or whatever, he just wouldn't leave her alone. And she didn't want to play. Meanwhile, the other two dogs are sitting there. They're not scared. Why doesn't he play with them? And I thought maybe it's some kind of hey, Emily. Oh, I'm sorry you were feeling bad before, but I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, I see. Well, he was definitely feeding it was definitely a feast of anxiety. Is there anything I can do about that? Or, do I need to put him in his crate when he starts to do that? Or just keep telling him, no, just be more forceful? Or I could move her to another room. But back to her, what I ended up doing was, oh man, there's a lot of yellow on this. No matter if I wear a glove or not, the prism still smears. I guess I just need to be more mindful of where my hand is. Don't punish her for his behavior. Okay. I would put him in his crate with no words, just simple. Okay. Sounds good. Now, my father-in-law, he likes to comfort or do what he thinks is comforting. And I did have to explain it several times, because he thinks, well, if an animal is upset, they need to be comforted. Sorry about hitting the camera. But finally he got it, and then it was okay. But I had to tell him that comforting is really just feeding the anxiety. And we don't want to do that. So, sorry, I am way out of camera. Oh, sorry about that. There goes my crazy hand. Well, probably doesn't matter now, but okay. Who likes the crinkly sound? I like the crinkly sound. So many people will apologize for it. And I'm like, no, keep making that sound. I like it. I don't know why. I just do. All right, I'm going to put the tape. Now, it probably doesn't matter now that I'm already, I think I'll put it toward this part. You're supposed to ignore them with a little or no. Yeah. Oh, really? You can give 5 grams. Really? Yeah, because they make melatonin too. That's interesting. There is sorry about that. There is an anxiety pill that dogs can take, but you have to give it to them ahead of time. And if you don't know when a storm is coming, you don't know if you're going to be able to do it. Sorry, I can't think when I'm coloring. You don't know when it's coming, then you don't know exactly when to give it to them. I suppose it could be the general time. But then the way the storms are here is that there could be a really big storm coming from the west, or one coming up from the south. And suddenly it goes around Midlothian, and you don't hear a peep or see a sorry, I need to make smaller circles. Oh, smaller circles, and I need to make sure the cardstock is behind here. I guess I'm just going to have to be quiet when I color because it's hard to do. Hard for me to do coloring. Hard for me to talk while I'm coloring. I'm going real light on this. I want to do a little darker here. But as far as distracting or not distracting, but not responding, Kinsey, who passed away last year this month, she was scared of storms too. But I started to ignore her about it. Just kind of made not even respond myself, except when there's a big clap of thunder, then I couldn't necessarily ignore it. But in general, I would just ignore her anxiety, and pretty soon she wasn't afraid of storms anymore. And I told that to my father-in-law so that he would go, oh, okay, that's why she's doing that. But he sees her. He's such a compassionate guy, though. He sees Kelly being upset, and he wants to comfort her, make her feel better, and I'm glad he's that way. If it was a child, or it might be okay to do that. But I'm gonna try and get this moved out of the way. But it's interesting. I don't guess there's any way to know. But why are some dogs afraid of a storm and some dogs aren't? Little Robin, she could care less. And the cats, I'm guessing something in her past, because she is a rescue. They're all rescues. Something in her past made her afraid of the thunder, and whoever had her didn't know that they were reinforcing the fear. But that's how that was. Callum go love lightning. She ran as fast as one time, bopped her head in the window. I felt so bad. She got back to the window. Let's see. Trazodone. I'm not sure I would give a dog trazodone. I don't think I'd give a human trazodone. Oh, a thunder shirt. I could try that. I thought I had cured a little dog we had long ago by using a thunder shirt. But then I realized, after someone pointed it out, that he was deaf. He had gone deaf, and that's why he never got afraid of thunderstorms anymore. I thought, ooh, that thunder shirt really works. No, it was just he went deaf. Let's Sorry, I'm trying to get the cord out of the way, and it's just not cooperating. I might try the thin shirt. Oh, you're just not doing very well today on this. I may just have to move the paper to where my right hand can deal with it. See, I did it again. Well, I'm not going to try to be light on this. I'm just going to do it. And if I have to, I'll go back and, oh, that's too much right there. That's too much right there anyway. This probably won't all come off, but it's okay. And this will be easier for this hand, so I'm just trying to attempt to just put the blue I really like this nail polish. I want one. I like all the colors, almost all the colors, but I don't know that I want to pay that much for. Oh, yeah, my cat doesn't care about it at all. Doesn't care about it at all. In fact, he'll stay out there. We had this one cat long ago that would sit in the middle of the yard during a thunderstorm and let himself get soaking wet. And one day, I didn't know he had done this previously, other than maybe he got caught outside and it was wet, but I could see him sitting in the middle of the yard, just as nonchalantly as a cat can be. And I went out, I had to put my raincoat on and go out there and get him and brought him in. And anyway, he was really strange that way. I don't know why he liked thunderstorms. He had been a stray, so it's possible maybe he got used to it and didn't mind. I don't know. Sometimes you can't know the why of things, which is kind of frustrating. This paper. This paper. Did somebody comment about the British paper? If the British paper was better? There was one book, I can't remember what it is now, but someone said that the French version was the best paper. And I went to look on Amazon to see if I could get the French book, and I could on the U.S. website, U.S. Amazon, and of course it was more expensive. But you know, if I really wanted the book, I probably would spend it. But It's supposed to be better. Well, I bought the 2 copies I had when it first came out. I think I need to get some water. When it first came out, and I didn't know about the paper, so I might have decided to get the British version. I think what I'll do on this one is take maybe the sky blue light. To kind of blend out the edge. Yeah, I like that better. That's nice. Yeah, thanks, Jennifer. Remind me about that thunder shirt. I think I might get that for her. We still have Petey's little thunder shirt, but it wouldn't fit her. She's double what his size was. This side, I think I'll use white. Because I like it better. Oops, wrong pencil. Hey, Mona. Hey, Callie. Did I say hey, Callie? Oh, she just came in. See what I did to this pencil? Okay. The other day on, was it a Sunday? I can't remember. It might have been Tuesday. No. Whatever day it was. Barbara Colors, her last video or live stream. I saw that she had done this, glued the short end to a longer end. And I'd seen her do that before. And I thought, I'm going to do that because it's really easier to hold. You know, you let it dry. I mean, I use Gorilla Glue, the super glue gel, and it works very well. And it doesn't dry out like regular super glue. I'm coloring so light here, I may not need to use this other one. But I thought that was a cool idea. Instead of the extension, what are they called? The pencil extenders, they have never worked for me. It seems like no matter what pencil thickness I was using, they would just come out. So I probably need to put this white. Onto another white. Y'all, forgive me, but I've got to go get something to drink, or I'll start sounding like a lady that smokes too much. back. I got some lemon water. Y'all, if you got congestion or scratchy throat, well, yeah, lemon juice. So I put lemon juice in this bottle that we recycle. Not lemon juice, but I put water in it and then squirted some lemon juice into it. And I put a little stevia in there. It's kind of better warm, but it works cold too. I think I needed more lemon. But somehow it clears up the congestion. I don't know how, but it just does. It is amazing. Okay, now we'll go over to the other side. Did you talk amongst yourselves? Thanks, Callie. You know, it is. I didn't know that up until a couple of years ago. Now, for sore throats, I would do honey, like a teaspoon of honey. And then I would make lemon tea. I put a cup of hot water in the microwave and then squirt some lemon juice in it and some honey. And that was to help a sore throat. But just a few years ago, I realized, maybe I heard it on a YouTube channel, probably. Did I just do that again? Yes, I did, but that's okay. Yeah, the YouTube channel. I don't remember which one it was, but they said something about drinking lemon tea to help with congestion. I think it would be kind of fun to my patient to make a channel about home remedies. I had made a Telegram channel about home remedies. But that didn't work so well. But I years ago we didn't have very good insurance, and I didn't want us to just go to the doctor all the time because it would be too expensive. So I would look up home remedies, and there was a book. I'm not sure if Half Price Books was a thing then. Maybe it was on Amazon. I don't know. This book called Doctor's Book of Home Remedies. And I just looked through that all the time. And each time they came out with a new edition, I would try to get it. Oops. Y'all, I'm so bad about running into the camera. But then the internet came, and I would look up the answers there. That book still exists, but I don't need it now. I like using home remedies. I used to do sea moss. It works with sea moss. Oh, just a couple of years ago, I heard about the sea moss thing. Oh, I'm going to have to move the page. It's just no two ways about it. I'm still using the Caribbean Sea. I'm shaking a lot, but all right. I need to move this book. I do apologize. So I like home remedies. My channel on Telegram was called the Home Remedy Queen or something like that. I'm not worried about the edges of these because I'm going to come and blend them out. Some do. Some definitely do. My doctor she's open to home remedies. I will tell her how something is working. And I might say, oh, it's working just fine. But she knows that I go on the internet and look stuff up. If there's something that I can't fix with a home remedy, then I will take a pill if necessary. But I'd rather not. Like restless leg. I had restless leg so bad that I couldn't. No home remedy was working. So, oh, sorry about that. And I had to end up taking a pill for it. There are some people that have restless legs so bad that they take some things that maybe the doctor wouldn't approve of. Alternative remedies. Oh. Hey, Frederica, thanks for coming in. I'm just doing my thing. Trying to blend this out. Whoops, almost did that. Yep. Wow, you did acupuncture for 6 months and now you don't have restless leg? Wow. How many times a week did you go for 6 months? That would be my question. Come out a little more on this. I'm trying smaller circles. Seems to help a little better. When I don't know there's something wrong with the paper, I think, I guess I forgot to color. What did I do wrong? And I like get discouraged for a minute, and then I think, wait a minute, I think it must be the paper. Huh. Yeah. Try this. Oh, there goes my tea. Oh, sorry, puppy. My lemon. Oh, I'm so glad it had a lid. Or there would be a wet puppy. So my doctor is fine with home remedies. You know, she'll say, well, how did it work? And I said, it's worked great. I don't have that problem anymore. And she said, well, good. So, but the acupuncture, yeah, how often you went weekly? Okay. Like once a week? Because as you know, insurance never pays for um, stuff like that. I am so sorry. I keep hitting that. She's going to have to put me in Facebook jail. Oh, I see what happened. The cord came off from where it was taped. I may have to put more tape on it. I think that tape's lost its stickiness. All right, that should be better. You do? Oh no. What happened? What happened to this poor puppy? Or did he get in trouble? Is Pickle hiding? Did Tawny come in? I must have not been at the end of her stream Monday. I'm not sure why. Maybe I had a phone call or something, but I didn't hear that was her last one. I wanted to tell her that I'm so sorry and I, will miss her. Adulting. I hate adulting. It's overrated. I got some of that dark color in there. Let's see if I can erase a little more here. I'm going so slow. Come out a little more. Hey, that would be a good thing to do, I think. I do wish I had my other glove, but I think I've lost it, like so many other things. I guess I can use a paper towel. That's something we could do. What will we miss specifically, if you have a specific thing that you'll miss about Tanya being on stream. Should I tell you what I would miss first, or wait till y'all are done? Nothing? You'll miss nothing about it? Okay. I will miss her animal noises. I will miss her animal noises. I know I'm going really fast, but this, I just wanted to get this done. Get this done on camera. All the laughs and the giggles. Oh, you do? Well, that's cool. I'm glad you get to talk to her every day. That's awesome. Well, you tell her what we missed then. We'll still see her in the streams, I guess, but won't get to hear her maybe. Unless sometimes she comes on live with me on the stream. One of these days, I'm going to bribe y'all to get on here. I'm going to say, okay, I will give away free whatever. Somebody come on the stream. Yeah, her laughter. She's funny. Oh, the other thing I like is the way she says, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I like that too. I'm doing a rotten job. I really tried to get this thing done last night, but there was just too many steps. Too many steps. If this was better paper, I probably wouldn't have to do this step I'm doing here. I always am working during streams, so I definitely miss something. Danielle, sure. Hey, now, how can I add this to the stream? Hey, there you are. I'll have to put on earphones to hear you.
I am using my stream stuff. Sorry.
Your what stuff?
I've been in the process of redoing my desk.
Oh, yeah? I'm always doing that.
Had to satisfy a sweet tooth.
Oh, yeah. That looks good.
I was working on working on my swatch book. This is a
Yeah.
freaking awesome book, you guys. Sorry,
Mega Color Swatch Book. Okay, awesome. I've never seen that one.
it's a pretty good one. I scan my stuff and I reprint it. Then I put it into my my actual swatch binder.
Okay.
And I always make sure, and I always put the who's it by and everything in case I ever show anyone.
Yeah.
My binder's out of commission right now.
That's cool. I've tried different ways of keeping swatches. I've done a notebook with page protectors to using
Hi everyone.
little books like this. I just added that. Whoop, I'm going to hit the camera. So here I put the table of contents, and then
Which book is it?
it doesn't really have a name. It's minimalist art.
Oh, okay.
Called, so sorry. Probably what I need to do is raise my camera and then no, I can't zoom in this app. What we're using, the StreamYard. So
yeah, StreamYards can be a pain in the butt sometimes.
Yeah. So it's called minimalist art.
Okay.
And I've got two books. This one is for the water books, the water stuff, like wash. And so I was doing this, but then I did all this. This was the Color watercolor pencils, and it took a long time. And I even did some stick holes. And then the other one has lines, and I put the pencils in there. But because I started using these little little swatch things, I didn't want to swatch here and then re-swatch in the book.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what I ended up doing.
Got a question for everybody. Who wants to see what Renee's present's going to somewhat look like?
Oh, Renee sent you a present?
No, I'm sending her a present. It's going to take
about
2 weeks.
Yeah, well, she's not on my stream, so yeah, go for it.
Okay. She knows she's getting something similar. Sorry, my stuff is backwards. I have a messed up system.
I'm so glad you're on here. I don't care if it's backwards.
Okay, yeah, my stuff is my camera does it backwards. I don't know why. I don't know what setting, but it's gonna be done like this. But it's gonna say Renee's pencils books area. It's done in plastic canvas that my mom does.
Oh yeah,
and my mom made that for me we do Halloween gifts. We celebrate Halloween like Christmas. So it's been a weird tradition since I was 14 years old.
Okay.
And last year she made that for me. And she makes for other people also for just saying $20.
Yeah.
So for little side jobs, and she makes Kleenex boxes and other stuff like that.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm gonna try and get her started into Discord. And teach her how to use it.
Nice.
And guys, I love my Rogertons. I keep them at my desk when I color.
Oh, you do?
I
there
love
are
them.
People that, well, I guess you could say that about every pencil and paint and all that out there is some love them and some don't.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
I need a harder pencil. Like a good oil pencil. And then the Colorista, you guys, you put that stuff, these cheap pencils onto paper, and they're oily, they're soft.
Wow.
They're not mushy. They're so good. Which I have I'm going to be doing color dipped pencils in my giant black binder, you guys.
Awesome.
I don't know how long you'll be on today, but my kids are playing in the pool, so if you hear them in the background, I do apologize.
Okay. No problem. No problem. I usually go to 11:30 or 11:45. I might go a little longer today.
It's 11:58 my time, Georgia time.
Oh, you're in Georgia. I'm in Texas. So
cool.
We're central time. I'm not sure if I'm going to add blue slate to this background. I may later.
I'm coloring in this book. Just to let you know. And I'm coloring this page right here. I tried doing the rainbow in the hair, but I'm horrible at coloring. So, yeah. This is the book. I spent about, I think, $28 on this book, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the books I want to finish this year.
Oh, okay. I haven't aspired to finish a particular book in a year. I don't know why. I just haven't. I know a lot of people do. They like to finish books. Maybe if I get closer to the end of a book, I might say, okay, I'm going to finish this book in a year. And make
I'm happy
really
you're
simple.
in. I still haven't colored too much in it because I just got it. I don't do like the whole fancy coloring that everyone else does. I just color.
Okay. What do they call that when you just color? You don't do any kind of...
I think it's called like block coloring or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Shannon, help.
Maybe simple coloring, straight coloring.
Not sure. I also call it simple coloring.
Yeah. I tried to do that once, but I don't know if it's OCD or creativity or whatever. I can't leave a page without making shadows on it.
I don't know what that's called.
It's really hard. But I have fun. I mean, it's a fun thing for me. It's not like a dreadful, like, oh, I've got to do this or that. You know, it's just fun.
Like when I color the manga stuff I find on Etsy, or like let's say Jana Green portrait stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I read comics, manga comics.
Yeah.
Adult manga comics where it shows life, it shows relationships. That's why I consider that in, well, the juicy stuff.
Okay.
But it shows like shadows on the faces, and I've tried mimicking that with some of my Etsy stuff.
Yeah.
Pickle says straight/block coloring usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
I knew Shannon had a word for it.
I thought there was a different word, but maybe they were talking about a different thing altogether. I don't know. I forget things sometimes.
Oh, yeah, you're not the only one.
Like what I was talking about. I guess it's age.
Oh, for the watercolors and painters, I got this units piece that covers my part of my desk. For like $15 on Amazon, and oh my goodness, I love it. It's just nice. I put my coloring pages on top of it with a lamination sheet.
Yeah.
And it has like the perfect cushion, because my desk has a I can't put my coloring pages on my desk also.
Yeah.
Because it gives a texture.
Right, right. I tried to go, well, for the longest time, I just had the desk underneath. And I don't know, I guess I wanted something to be show on the screen. Like, sorry about that.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to think and work.
maneuver.
I wanted to be able to have a background. It would be interesting too, because a lot of colors will have some kind of a background on their tables. And I decided, well, I went to look for something that would work. And
Mhm.
so these mouse pads, giant mouse pads,
Oh yeah,
were the things that
we
showed.
have some of those.
Yeah, it showed up on the search, and I said, all right, well, of course I like Galaxy stuff, and that's the one I got.
My husband had one of the Galaxy ones, and he was like in this mood, like really nasty bad mood one day, and
Yeah.
I made him his. It was like back when we lived in Colorado, and he was dealing with PT because of course military. He
Yeah.
like he came home in a nasty mood,
Yeah.
and he didn't even notice the items on his desk. And when he came back into the living room, he's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Open it." There's a headset and a giant mouse pad for him.
Oh.
His nastiness went away.
Oh. That's so cool. Yeah, it's always fun to cheer people up with one thing or another. It's really nice. I like cheering people up. I like cheering myself up.
It's
Hey,
good to cheer yourself up.
let's get a new coloring book.
Oh, my husband hates it when I sometimes do that. I'll tell him the day I had, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Okay, I bought you a new book. That's fine. How many pages? 25. Cool." And then I print them up and I show him. He's like, "Ooh, color that one, or try this one with this."
Oh yeah.
I love when he starts like trying to give me ideas.
Mine, I have to ask him for ideas. I go, honey, what do you think? Should I put, this here, this color here? And he'll he'll usually say, yeah, this one should go here, or
Oh,
but he doesn't
sorry,
come and
y'all.
offer any advice. I'm using cream here.
Sorry, I was out of camera.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh, I'm gonna see if Renee can help me redesign my desk to see how you're doing your camera and stuff.
Hmm.
See if she can help me redesign my art desk.
Yeah, like put a background thing on it, like a mouse pad, or
For
arrangement
the
of things.
webcam. See if she can help me
Oh,
pick out a good webcam holder.
yeah. I haven't bought a new webcam. We had this one, but I don't know. I'd like to have one that was remote control, Zoom, and all
Oh,
that.
I have one of those. Yeah,
You
I'm
do?
thinking about
Yeah.
switching over to it.
Yeah, that would be fun. But I need to wait, I guess, a little longer before I jump into that. I mean, I had to buy the boom arm and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So I just have
That's
to
probably what I'm gonna have to buy.
wait, save up for it or something.
I have uh this one. Renee told me about it, and since I trust Renee so much, it
Yeah.
has a ring light. So
Mhm.
it's a little dusty. It's
Yeah.
the Razer Keo. Cost me around $70, you guys. And once I start fiddling with it again, it's actually got a really good sharp camera on it.
Yeah.
Um, there's one I'm going to be buying next year. It's a 4K camera,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
it's gonna cost me for
Yeah.
the whole stuff, that other stuff that comes with it. It's gonna cost most of my taxes
Oh,
that
yeah.
I get.
Yeah.
We always set aside some tax money for the kids,
Yeah.
tax money for each of us, and then the rest of it goes to like doing some
Paying,
bills or whatnot.
paying bills. Yes. That's what my husband likes to do. He gets a bonus every year also. And
Mm-hmm.
one year we bought a tiny camper with it.
Nice.
And
Camper got
then,
turned into coloring studio.
yeah. And then I forgot what we did the next
Ooh,
year, but
sorry, Shannon.
this year we he just kept it for
I think my husband might be home. Yay!
we just kept it for kind of backup, I guess. He keeps a budget, and the way the bills run sometimes, um,
We're gonna put
he's
her.
got to be late on one or two because of the way he gets paid and that kind of thing. But buffer, yeah. So he likes to do a buffer, and that's what he used it for this time. And um, I'm sure I asked him for something like, "Oh, can I have a little bit of it?" But I didn't. I just try to be careful about.
Hey! I'm on stream. What's up?
Guys, keep getting water out of the pool. Guys.
Oh, then we can fill it up later. Hey, why didn't you say hi?
Huh?
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Jessie.
Hello. How are you?
I play ball at the pool.
Putting bugs in the pool?
Play ball.
Balls?
Yeah, ball.
Then let her play with the ball in the pool.
Well, I think the
we can
reason
always buy a new one.
he gets a refund
Out.
She keeps
is that
dumping the ball out.
company doesn't,
Yeah.
I guess, makes him pay too much in taxes.
No. We'll fill the pool up later. Okay, go grab the towel. Go grab the towel. Okay. Lance, have fun. Have fun with Sky in the pool, okay? Here, yes, I will help you with the towel.
To put it on it. Put 3. Yes. What? No.
No, honey.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
That
Depends how hot out it
maybe
is.
tomorrow.
Cool.
Go down, honey. Come here. Let me get your hair.
I didn't get my hair wet.
Oh, you didn't get your hair wet? Okay, good boy. Okay.
This is yellow ochre, by the way.
I don't know if you're able to understand my son too well.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I? Okay. Sorry, my voice carries. I'm sorry. Is my voice loud, Leslie?
No, you're fine.
Okay, my voice carries, Frederica. I do apologize. Bye, Mona.
Bye, Mona. Thanks for coming.
Oh, my legs.
The littles love turning bagels into pizza. Interesting.
Oh, I loved doing that.
Now, I would take like not sourdough, but that type of big bread, that's in a long French bread. And I would cut that in half long ways and then put all the pizza stuff on there and then cut them in thirds. We haven't done that in a long time. Oh, it's fine.
Hugs, air hugs. But yeah, I was saying about Coda. He's autistic, so
Okay.
we've been working with his speech.
Yeah.
So that's a really big brick house, Coda.
Do you know how many
Okay, buddy. Let's see. I'm trying to make it look like she's actually in the tea. I think I think I just messed this up.
Oh no! We always say there's no mess ups in coloring.
Now
There's
she's
just
just splashing the tea around.
learning opportunities. It's
Yeah.
just learning opportunities. I
I've
have
been-
lots of learning opportunities. Every
I need
day.
to move my screen over to my second screen. My husband got me a second screen this past year.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He does he's supposed to be he does actually networking
Mhm.
in the military.
Yeah.
But when we got to this base, they put him into an office of
Oh,
the in and out processing. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Callie. And it's he gets so aggravated because he's
Yeah.
like, I'm not an office worker. I am a IT. I am
yeah. They float around.
huh?
They float around and work on specific projects and
Yeah, IT and networking. That's actually what he's supposed to be doing.
Well, the military likes to put people where they like to put people,
Yeah, but
and it's frustrating. I don't know what you can do, but I've heard that before. Why did they make me this or that? Why did they put me here?
Exactly. Why?
Like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Well, maybe something he'll learn in the office will help him when he goes back to doing other things.
But before the military, he was always working in the office. And that at the airport, he was office worker. And then when he got out of it, we're drivers for delivery driver type stuff.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that no more for my driving. I started getting driving anxiety, so yeah, we ended up stopping. He stopped me on that. He joined a different company for driving, and then he got tired of driving and comes home one day, says, "Honey, what do you think about me joining the military?" Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure, you betcha.
On the recruiters were like, most men don't ask their wives permission to join the military. You got a good husband. He's going to go far.
Yeah.
The place we got stationed was Fort Carson in Colorado Springs.
Oh, yeah?
And we had a couple of people say that my husband's going to go far in the military.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He is.
Cool.
And that's what he's aiming for. I think he's aiming for 30 years in the military.
Yeah.
And that's a lot.
Yeah. My cousin was in the Army, and then he was in the Navy and had all his medical training paid for that way.
Fill up the water.
But
No.
he was in 25 years, I think, in the Navy. Or it might have been 20.
Nice.
I think they give them like bonus points, like extra year or two if they serve.
We just get when each time
you serve in like in a war.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He went to. You remember when the troops went to Germany for 9 months a few years ago?
I think so.
back in, I think, 2018 or
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He was part of that group that went
Okay.
there. Hi, honey. I'm talking about you.
Thank you for your service.
Leslie says thank you for your service, and everybody in chat too. He says thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
But he got like I think an award for being in Germany too,
Okay.
like a traveling award or something like that,
Ah, yeah.
or whatever award it was. You got some type of ribbon or something for going there. Grr. Yeah, he got like just like a basic award of I was there, blah blah blah, that type
Yeah.
of thing, as he says. But hopefully one day when the kids are a little older, we'll get sent to overseas somewhere. That'd be kind of cool to go to a different country through the military.
Yeah. Yeah. My cousin was everywhere.
Cool.
The last place
What-
he was.
What
Well,
one is
overseas.
he in?
Oh, he's in the Navy.
Navy?
I can't
Oh,
remember
nice.
where he was in the Army, except for that he did go to the first Desert Storm.
I don't know my history too well, so I do apologize.
Okay. Desert Storm was when well,
It was hard for you to
it was
talk
9
about. I
was it
apologize.
9/11? No, Desert Storm was early 90s. They went over there to knock out Saddam Hussein and all of that.
Oh yeah.
Operation Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Desert Storm, yeah. And he was in there. He was he was a ranger, and he served that way.
See, guys, see that?
And then when he went into the Navy, he went all sorts of places.
Oh,
He was
nice.
stationed in California. He was stationed in Okinawa.
Oh God, I would love to go to
Yeah,
Japan.
and they're stationed in Japan, like the Japan proper, I guess.
I get so many Copics.
Yeah, and let's see, Florida. I think Florida was
would
his
be
last
fun.
post. And then when he got
Yeah, but
out,
we have the ocean.
they live in Arkansas now, close to his dad.
Like you could actually go to
I
And his
cool.
stepmother. So
Cool.
that's kind of cool.
no.
But he's an anesthesiologist, so he gets paid well.
Nice. And that's what he's doing outside.
Yeah,
Outside
when
of the military.
he got out a few years ago. I think they let him out early or later. It's been so long since I thought about that stuff. I really don't know.
Yes, Lance.
That honeycomb looks so awesome.
Thank you.
Let's hope it was today.
You know, right here in person, it doesn't look super great to me, but maybe
It
it's
looks great over the camera.
okay. Yep. I'm getting so hungry.
Okay, there's that parts.
I'm following My Colorful Country Life.
Oh, I watch her. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to follow her tutorials once in a while and just kind of, I used to do it all the time. Her and
Okay.
Elena. I did that all the time, but I learned so much about techniques and color combos.
I did a green that picture I did in green honeycombs.
Oh, you did? I would like to get this book. Actually, I do have 2 copies.
So do I.
do this one again, but with different colors.
I would say
Maybe
pink and purple honeycombs.
pink and purple.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm good at giving suggestions. I'm just horrible at my own stuff.
Oh, no problem. I'm not sure how I would do this one differently.
Even though
I think I would do the flowers differently. That would be the
Uh-huh.
main thing.
oh, I love your flowers.
Oh, you do? Thanks. This is what Karen had done, so I followed her tutorial. But if I had to pick them again, I probably would pick different colors or just color them differently. Maybe I do like the blues. I might stick with a lot of blues
Sorry.
rather than some of the reds in there. I might do purples.
Ew! I just
But-
corroded my picture.
I guess she probably did some yellow down here to kind of
Uh-huh.
go along with the honeycomb.
I think I did my jars in purple. I think I did jars in purples.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Hey, what is everyone else? If you've done this page, what did you do this in? What major colors?
Oh, you're asking chat.
Yeah. I saw how Coloring with Kay did hers, and of course hers is all sparkly, and she did it in different colors than what a honeycomb might look like. She had, I think she did purple honeycombs.
I forgot who did their stuff, their honeycombs in to look like gems.
Oh, that would have been cool. That's a great idea.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different honeycomb page. Okay, never
Oh,
mind. Sorry.
it could be it certainly would teach you to do the get that technique down. I noticed that with some other pages that I would just, I might not like the repetition and it's so boring and why can't this be over?
Night, Shannon.
But then what I end up doing is I'm better at doing that because I've done it over and over and over again so much.
Yep, sit
Kind of like learning piano, I guess. I
I
did
used to-
start first double page last week though.
I used to play the piano a little bit, but I didn't have a very nice father and sister,
yeah.
and my sister constantly put me down about the piano.
Mhm.
Like
So
I was
sorry.
looking, instead of learning like one hand pages, like with the two parts for each hand, I was learning 2-part hands like instantly, and she would put me down about it, and so I gave it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I think our families or close friends' opinions, even if we like them or don't like them, their opinion does matter. Even when it doesn't matter, it does matter. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Or their opinions
The
hurt
negative
more.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, their opinions hurt more if they're bad, if negative.
Can you see what she's doing now, Shannon?
Can't see what you're doing. Oh, I apologize. Let's see. I'm up here now. Maybe I was covering. I might have been covering.
I have my camera on top of my light system.
I wish someone else would come in here. I really like having someone to talk to by voice. It's easier for me to. It's like I can color better
Yeah,
because
that's very true.
when I'm trying to think of something to say, I can't
Brenda should
color, and
come
then
join
when I'm
us.
coloring, I can't talk.
Shannon, come join us.
Oh, I need to probably sharpen this. See, do we call that hand awareness? Where our hands are.
Oh, go get a color book. Go grab some
Oh.
pencils. Come join us.
This, I just glued this together, but it's not working. Should I just try not to save the tip? Is it too much trouble?
I always go real lightly on when you're coloring on the tip with the pencil,
It's not really
as lightly as possible, and then when it gets down to it, then I go a little heavier on the paper.
Yeah,
That's
it's
spots
just
that I didn't do.
what I need to do is keep all the tips that break. Now I've got to use my dowel to sharpen this because the Tagal, I don't know, it takes too long to sharpen it fresh.
I have a automatic task biz I put into chat a couple of times in Renee stuff, and I love this pencil sharpener. I even bought one for my son, who's my autistic son, and he's 6 years old, and he loves it.
Oh wow!
It's always on his bed in his we have a day bed with wooden drawers.
Yeah.
And it was my mom's, so she gave it to him. She's like, you know what? He don't destroy stuff. I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
So, and then at the foot of the bed, there's like a little bit larger of a spot at the end of the bed that sits up of the wood. So he has his pencils in one spot and his pencil sharpener right next to it, and he always keeps some coloring paper stuff right inside the color pencil case. I gave him pencils that we do not speak of.
Okay.
It's the ones that Renee don't like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the pencils we don't speak of, right, guys?
I was always curious about that, but you know, I'm not so curious that I would bring the subject up. But you know, everybody has their own way and their own likes and dislikes, so I just live with that.
She uses the pencils to test out pencil sharpeners now with those.
Oh,
there's a video about it.
Yeah.
Let's just say the person that has her name on the pencil, she accused Renee of some very mean stuff. That was not true. She never did. And Renee has a video about the videos that one lady said about. So we call those pencils the pencils we do not speak of. Right, y'all?
Yep.
So.
But I speak of them because I like them. Prismacolors.
Oh, we're not talking about Prismacolors. No.
Oh, you're not? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, the SJG.
Yes.
SJGs. Okay.
Or
the SJGs. I have both those and the original, although it's, you know, newer set, I guess. Yeah. I have both of those, and I bought them, the SJGs, long ago, but I guess I didn't know how to use them. And so they've just been sitting around for a long time. And then the original Star Joys came out, back out. And I said, okay, I'm going to try those. And I really liked them. Well, then
Well,
I wanted to compare them to
they came out with 72 set, and
yes, I wish they'd have come out with a whole 120.
I love the 120.
Yeah.
I don't like new ones.
Okay.
They're too hard.
Oh, so I wanted to compare them with the SJGs, and I started doing that.
Part somewhere.
I started to do that, and I said, wow, I don't remember them. I don't remember liking them before.
See which.
But then when I started coloring, I was very heavy-handed. And when I used them, because they're more oily than waxy, it would frustrate me. And I said, well, I don't want those anymore. And I just, I don't think anybody would buy them, so I just put them in my closet. But then the new ones came out, and I decided to try them, compare them. And I said, because now I'm light-handed. I just got lighter-handed because I got so heavy-handed. I was so heavy-handed that would hurt my wrist and my arm.
Yeah, that's how I am. So
that taught me to learn to be a lighter-handed. So now I tried. This is a year and a half later. I tried them again, and I said, "Oh, since I know how to use them, I'm actually, they're not so bad." So I bought a different case for another set of pencils and put them in a star case. And I'm not sure that I'll use them that much, but I don't really hate them anymore because I learned
they're my Prisma colors. I don't use them. They're in a closet.
Oh, you don't like Prism? I love Prisms.
They break too, because I have a little bit of a heavy hand. This tiny bit. They break too easily.
Right.
Yeah, that's great with them in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I did amazing art pieces.
Oh, you did?
Oh my God. Yeah.
They're they're really
green
for a lighter hand.
I need a bright green for that spot
because they end up breaking and stuff. And I still break them, but I don't mind. I really like them, and there's nothing else like them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm always comparing, and other people do this too. I'm comparing Prismas to something else. But
sorry for the screeching of my markers.
That's great. And I say, well, I'm gonna try them to see. I'm gonna compare them to the Prismas, but I know that they're not going to be as good as the Prismas because nothing feels that way.
My glitter nail polish is gone, y'all.
What?
My glitter nail polish is gone.
Oh,
I use glitter on my pieces.
Okay. I'm sorry.
They're all over on my couch. Are you talking about from high school?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking about Shannon. Are you talking about stuff from high school?
Do you have?
I don't have them from high school, Shannon.
Oh.
I moved a lot after high school. The only thing I have left from high school is 2 tempera paintings. One is called Vamps and one is called Starry Night.
Nice. I have some stuff from college.
Yeah, I did some portraits. I did still life. Like you take a cardboard, you make you cut out a square in it, and you hold up like grab something to hold the paper board up, and you draw what you see inside that square.
Mm.
And it's like my teacher called it instant still life drawing.
Oh, cool.
And so I did all that. I drew it out. And what was weird about with me, I used colors that called to me. I didn't do the color that it told me to do. I just used, like, with this right here, I look at a spot and a color just pops in my head and I color it. Yes, I know. I'm weird. And like this right here, the coaster, something called to me saying seashells. And it called to the Little Mermaid with the red and Ursula with the purple. And this area just reminded me of a clam shell. And this is it's Pearl, which is the unicorn.
Okay.
Yes, I'm an odd one. My mom
Okay.
mom got me into doing artwork. I used to do collages when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, awesome.
She homeschooled me, and that's where I got my creativity from.
Oh, awesome.
Ooh, this green calls for me.
I think I must have gotten my creativity from my grandmother.
My grandmother was a horse trainer, and she had this horse called Watch Me Glow, and the horse did kart racing.
Oh yeah.
Two big giant wheels on each side,
Yeah.
and a little small seats.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. And her horse was called Watch Me Glow.
Oh, nice.
Back then, there was no horse that could match her speed.
Wow.
This horse loved it. She
That's
loved
awesome.
to run. And then my mom did barrel racing, and she had a horse named Duchess. And when she would take off to do the barrel racing, my mom had to hold on for dear life, and her hoof would dig a hole into the dirt when she would take off. And Duchess loved going around the barrels and hearing the crowd yelling for her and stuff. She loved it.
That's cool.
Yeah. But my grandmother was well known in Chicago, where the horse racetrack was at, because she would take on the horses and stable them at her barn.
Mm-hmm.
And famous horse, she stabled famous horses.
That's cool.
From Chicago.
That is cool.
Yeah. I'm proud of my family history with the horses. So.
Yeah, absolutely. My daughter rode horses for about 7-8 years, and then she wanted to do something else, so that's what she did. But she had a good seat. She had a very good seat.
Nice.
And I did a couple riding lessons too, and I enjoyed that.
Like with the horse, if you have a good seating with saddle and a horse, then you have a match made in heaven when you're riding.
Yeah, she had a good seat. She had her favorite horses. I had my favorites. But after a while, horses go on. They pass on, so you can't ride them anymore. It would be difficult. But she would find another horse, and she would be good at that.
Hey, Mommy.
Hey, Woody.
I didn't feel bad that the
But anyway, I liked riding horses with her. My friend that has the horse ranch,
Hold
she
on.
What's up?
Can you spell laboratory for Coda?
Zoe. Zoe.
Alexa, spell laboratory.
Sorry.
Laboratory is spelled
it's okay.
Laboratory.
L-A-B.
It is about Zoe.
L
Uh-oh.
A
My son's playing Minecraft.
Oh, I see.
And he's
Oh.
building a laboratory.
R
Oh, thank you, Shannon. You're a sweetheart.
T.
Laboratory.
LABRA. Take out the I. Good. No. Stop. LABOR.
O. No.
A. T. O. R. Y. Oh, yep, a Y. All right, you're done. Now, say thank you, Miss Shannon.
Very good.
He said thank you, Miss Shannon.
That's so cute.
Yeah. He's very, very creative in creative mode on Minecraft.
Yeah. They usually are very creative.
Yeah.
ones that have.
He's very good at drawing.
Oh yeah.
He just started coloring in the lines on his Bluey books.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's turning 7 this year.
Yeah.
Yes. You will be 8 years old next year if and when we move. Very good. He's between 6 going on 7. He's actually already wanting to learn how to read.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Go for it.
Oh, shoot.
I forgot what I was saying before.
Oh, I'm sorry. Weren't you talking about something with the horses?
Horses.
With your daughter?
Yeah, good seat. Yeah. But I think she wanted to go a little further in it, and I just really couldn't do that there. Then got interested in other things. So she still knows how to ride. I still know how to ride, but we just don't ride.
Don't worry about it, Coda.
Oh yeah, my friend that has the horse ranch that she went at. We still talk to each other, and I've thought about asking her if I could come out and ride, but not in this heat. I can't be out in this heat. I take blood pressure medicine, so I really can't. And Texas is hot. But
Yeah. If you're in Colorado, snowy weather, all the horses would love riding out in the snow.
yeah. Awesome.
Because it gets their blood flowing correctly, I think.
Mhm. Yeah.
The screen needs to go.
I haven't been paying attention to the chat too much.
I'm sorry, my fault.
No, you're not. It's my fault. I need to multitask. Oh, hey, Tanya. Thank you for coming in here.
Hi,
How
Tanya.
you doing?
Always call you Tanji.
Tanjay.
It's the spelling. That's when my brain works.
That's
I
good.
have to remember Tanya.
Yeah. Tanya,
Sorry, Tanya.
I want you to know how much I've enjoyed your
What?
live streams and your laughter and your humor. And I'm gonna miss hearing you balk like a chicken. Bark, 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 bark. How did I do, Tanya?
You actually sound like one.
Good. That was my
You know what's
goal.
really good pets is fancy chickens. They got
Yeah, I've
super
heard there's
soft
some chickens that are
feathers.
really good pets. I think my cats and dogs would probably want to eat it.
Well, that's why we have a chicken coop.
Yeah, I wanted a chicken coop. Here's another thing for Shannon to jump on. I want chickens, but my husband said no.
Yeah, you'd also have, if you got like regular chickens, you could have unlimited amounts of eggs.
Yes, and I said, "But I want to get fresh eggs." No.
And fresh eggs taste so much better than being in the supermarket too.
Yeah. Now I can get fresh eggs from some local people that
Oh,
have,
nice.
but I haven't done it in a while, so I suppose I need to
I
go
want
back
to
to
try
it.
fresh eggs one day,
Yeah.
but we don't have any.
I'll turn the other one and clean up a little more.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
Yes, I know.
They added
Pottery jars.
sakura blossom trees too.
Smithing timber.
Every time I say or see this pencil chestnut, I always
Not to
think
your-
of the song.
Eyes,
So
guys. What color should I do the
this
eyes?
smithing table.
I need something bright
This smithing table.
Hmm.
because I plan to put some glitter nail polish on it because I don't have Wink of Stella.
Chartreuse.
What?
It's you know how Tani would say pink all the time,
Yeah.
and I don't know if she started saying chartreuse or it was Emily that started saying that. But anyway, so it's one of those color jokes, I guess.
You put it
Chartreuse is a green yellow color, right?
Yeah, there's a light one and a green. I mean, I could just here is chartreuse.
Here, I'll do this one. It's a pastel yellow.
Take your armor off.
Yeah. And then there's a light chartreuse, which is more yellow than green.
Okay, with emeralds, diamonds.
Doesn't even show up. Buggers. I'd have to go break out the polychromos.
Put this here.
And they're over on my couch. I have a little coloring area over on my couch that I've shown pictures of.
I wanted to do that, put a whole set of pencils and books in the living room
Smithing templates.
so that I don't have to drag
It's new.
anything from my craft room into here,
Okay.
but I just haven't done it.
Now, my husband's big head.
Hello, husband. Big head.
This is my handsome husband. My husband. Oh, here we go. Got me a really nice bookshelf case for all my coloring books and my pencil stuff. I still have coloring stuff all over, but I'm gonna be going through that this summer.
Oh, Tanya said that chartreuse is Emily's nickname.
Oh, nice. I was thinking Band-Aid for her nickname.
Why Band-Aid?
Because she's always stubbing her toe or
Oh,
cuts or she has a freaking piece of paper.
she's always hurting herself.
It
Oh. Yeah,
would be a good color for a Band-Aid.
yeah. This is for me. This is why we don't have a coffee table, because my foot, my toes, or my knee would find it every time.
This is called the Body Shop. It's called Wild Pine. It's got the smell of pine, mint, and sandalwood. And guys, this
Sandalwood.
smells so good. I use it on my hands all the time.
Yeah.
Which I put the stuff on at least 6 times a day because of the dryness where we live.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have that problem here in Texas.
I hate Georgia.
Yeah.
Sorry if anyone else lives in Georgia, but we don't like the weird weather that we get here because it's either it's muggy or dry out,
Yeah.
or just plain hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we get the muggy or the hot. We don't. I don't think Texas ever gets dry, except maybe in the winter. There's a little dryness, but it's not like super dry.
Well, this is how it turned out, y'all. I'll put pictures on in Renee's and Emily's stuff.
Yay, pictures.
Okay, where is? Okay, there's that. Glitter. Snowy glitter.
I'm just looking at this picture and
Yeah.
these colors, and I'm like, if you added some black and some white to different parts, it would end up looking gold.
Go back in the pool. Go back in the pool.
That would be interesting.
Then go put your wet underwear on. Okay, thank you.
That was a lot of water. One thing left is to empty 2 big cool size tubs of water into a sump pump hole. Oh, Yana, I'm so sorry you have to go through that stuff. Bye, Frederica. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Frederica.
I love Africa.
Oh, whoops. I gotta open this. I gotta take the seal off. Silly me.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
This is gonna be a pretty color, you guys.
Is it that?
It's good. I forgot I have some glitter paint with
Yeah.
me.
Cool.
If I want to go to the ground and want to get my suit on.
I don't want you having shoes outside right now with the pool.
No, not inside the pool, outside the pool to walk a dot.
Oh, walk. Oh, okay. You're such a smart boy.
Yeah.
You're such a smart boy.
Another thing I would do differently on this page is I wouldn't have so many layers.
I'm gonna do that as the background. That
Because
is gonna be awesome.
after so many layers, it starts to look clumpy.
What's up, babe? I'll check how much water's in there.
Keep the hose in the pool.
Sky likes to play with the kids
Yeah.
with the hose. It was so cute yesterday.
Try and put the bottoms of that pool out.
Guys, this looks so good.
Your picture? Yeah.
I'm doing something that Long Fork does with her photos.
Oh, yeah. What does she do?
She adds glittered backgrounds, and
Oh, yeah? Neat.
her and I sometimes get ideas with each other.
Nice.
We became pretty good coloring friends.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's always nice to find somebody that you share an interest with.
And I consider like say online friends if you and I become like better friends like doing the streams and stuff, let's say.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
And I consider online friends better than physical friends sometimes because
Sometimes that's
whereas,
true.
like I have a couple of online gaming friends. I've known one for total of 10 years actually.
Nice.
And sorry about that. And if I want to do some gaming, we'll set up. She will be there at a certain time because she does at home work. And even
Yeah.
when she's working, she's like, "Okay, let's do some gaming."
Nice. I haven't gotten into gaming. I've just, I spend a lot of time on my my coloring and painting and stuff, and I guess I'd rather do that than now. If a new Lego game comes out, Lego video game, then
Oh, that'd be so cool.
I will switch to that for a little while. But they're fewer and far between anymore. So
Yeah, it sucks. I wish they would. I wish somebody would make like a generic Lego game because I think my husband would be really good at it. He does. My husband does Minecraft also.
oh, I see. Well, actually, they did make a Lego game
Sorry.
that had some games in it, but mostly, it had the goals. You had to do all the goals and stuff and get your characters. But it didn't have as much that, but it had a building in it. So you could go to whatever planet that you wanted to, that you opened it up, with
Mm-hmm.
something. And you can go but I think it's called Lego Builder, Lego World, or something like that. But I didn't like it because it was too hard to move the little bricks around. And then it would take forever to build something. And I just wasn't patient with it, I guess. I like the
What
games where
video game system was it for?
I think it was I'm not sure if that was on PlayStation or Xbox. I would have
It was probably PlayStation because PlayStation is one of the big peoples that love doing Lego with their company.
Yeah. But so I played that probably the shortest because it wasn't that great. I didn't really like Villains so much. I did play it. I just didn't go get all the little things that you can get in a game. And but my favorite one is the last one that came out, and that was
we had the Xbox One, just to let you know.
Yeah, that was Star Wars Universe stuff. That was, I think that's their best. I think that's their best game so far. And I like the Avengers one where no, was it Marvel? I think it was Avengers.
Yeah,
where
Marvel
they were in New York.
Avengers.
And I liked that one, but
come on, let's get the glitter in the spots we can't get to. Hey, Mom. She sells her just saying, I'm on stream. You're gonna have to wait.
You can go if you want to. I don't mind.
I'm spending time with an online friend, and I'm doing that.
Okay.
My mom knows that if I'm on stream, that I will talk to her after a bit.
Oh, good.
Because I don't do this much. So my husband, when I do color with people on stream, I feel more comfortable than doing streaming on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
If somebody ever wants to do some online stream coloring on my channel, I'd love to do it.
Yeah. Cool.
So if you ever want to join me,
Well, thank you.
yes,
I might do that. I like the StreamYard because you have the option of having people
Yeah, I can do that.
come in and if they want to and
Hey,
what did Pickle say? I think
I'll take a few minutes and then I'm going to eat one of those squares, small
Okay.
squares. And what we'll do is we'll get
Thank you,
something
the
at
baby
Walmart,
pool emptying and
drink at Walmart to see if it went on the menu.
and your drinks.
here Tanya.
Uh,
What do you think, Mom? Oh, guys, say hi. This is my mom, Sue.
Hello, Mom Sue.
Hi.
Hi.
Just got from work. It's like 89 degrees in the store.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, bless your heart.
I'm going to get up to the hundreds.
That's my mama. She's the one that does all the plastic canvas stuff.
Oh, nice.
She does Kleenex boxes. She does coasters. She's really awesome at her crafts.
And made up my own design of towel holders.
Oh yes, she does. She even does towel
I
holders.
don't do Afghans no more.
Nice.
No blankets. No blankets. She only makes blank. She quit doing blankets.
After doing comments, yeah.
Did she do any quilting?
She don't do clothing stuff.
Yeah.
If she did clothing stuff, I would have her doing a whole lot of stuff.
I mean quilting.
No,
Yeah.
not quilting.
Okay.
But in about
like
10
quilting.
minutes, I do have to go. She needs me to drive her somewhere.
I completely moved my camera. Yeah, you go if you need to. I'm glad somebody popped in and
Yeah,
shared
just
the stream. It's really fun. I don't know, maybe it's a different part of the brain, but I can talk and color at the same time when I'm talking to somebody than when I'm talking to myself. I don't like making videos because I feel I'm not talking to anybody.
Hey, like I said, you're more than welcome to message me on Discord.
Yeah. So when I have my finished pages, I do that at the beginning of my live streams so that I can now see, I'm trying to think here. I can my brain is not working today. I lost my train.
I'm gonna be making actually my own I gotta buy some clear gesso and I'm gonna make my own glitter combinations.
Nice.
I want to do a red, white, and blue one glitter combo. Of course, well, I don't think white. I think it'll probably be white glitter. You're gonna eat later? Okay. Leslie, thank you for being a friend and letting me do coloring. And thank you, chat, for picking on me. I love it. Picking on me, talking.
Yeah.
So I will see all of you later. Hugs, y'all. Air hugs.
All right. Thank you. See you later. That was so cool. Yeah, I like talking voice to voice a lot better than one-sided talking. Let's see. 12. It is 12. And I'm still not done with this. Oh my goodness. I was hoping we could get to the birdhouse. Not birdhouse. Why did I say birdhouse? Yeah, I'll have to. My night is full of classes, if there is a no-show, I can pop in and say hi, or say hi in between. But let's see. I won't be able to come and actually have a full conversation or play words on stream. This is Dark Umber. Has anybody actually memorized the numbers to Prismas? I wish I had started that way back. I can still do it, I guess. This is 947 Umber. Because some people will only put in, like in the description of their video, they will put in just the numbers, and then I have to guess at what color that might be and then look for it. So it's kind of like I need to memorize the numbers. Oh, you keep, yeah, I keep hitting the wrong things all the time, like the camera. There was one night that I could not write. I cannot type on my phone or it wouldn't understand me. Like, I'm on phone. You know what I meant to say. You know what I meant to say. But I'm always having to rewrite and then I'll finally press enter. And then sometimes my fingers want to press enter, or the phone says, "Oh, you want to press enter," and it presses enter halfway between my sentence I'm trying to write, and it's, you know, first world problems, right? First world problems. Renaissance Curse. Yeah. I don't think about Discord too much anymore. I pop in once in a while I'm on Nico Simi's group, and she's got this area. Well, it's just like Emily does, where you can post pictures that you've done. Yeah, I suppose you're right, because they're in general. Yellow, lemon yellow is 115, but then it jumps. Sand is 940, but then you jump to 947 in the browns. So I'm not certain, but I mean, I can guess the general one, but some of them memorized, but I probably need to memorize them. Just, I think that would help. Maybe help my coloring or help make it easier to look at videos of other people's coloring that they just put up the name or the numbers. Well, I probably need to go. I'd rather sit and chat, but I need to eat, take a nap to get ready for tonight. Put this back up higher. So you can see a little more of the book. All right, so there is, the honeycombs are finished. There is one more color I'll be adding to that. I'm not sure if I'll add the lime peel or not. But anyhow, and see, I finished the flowers and the honeycombs and the little bit of honey that's in the jars. So what I got left is the actual honey house. Now this I will finish before the next stream, and I haven't done this before, but put 2 different pictures up or 3 different pictures and make a poll on in the community tab. So I might try that. And let's see, I will see everybody in tomorrow's stream. Oh, my camera, my camera's got a mind of its own. I mean, this rod that it's on, I call it a rod. It's I don't know what it's called, but it's not wanting to tighten. And it was just going down. What is wrong? Oh, there we go. Now it's okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Y'all have a great weekend and great evening. Bye. Yeah. Thanks for coming by and listening to my silliness. See y'all in the streams. Bye, Kenny. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye, Shannon. Bye, Callie. Bye, Yana. And whoever else is here.